Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA-TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
Hey everybody, It is Wednesday. Oh my gosh, big news. Everybody's talking about it. Did you expect it?
You know what? I kind of thought maybe.
Yeah.
But I also think that every season where we've kind of had this letdown, there's been this question mark about whether Tomlin will stick around for the next season.
Yeah.
I think my big question is what's next for him. What's next for the Tomlin family? Like, gosh, we want Kia Tomlin and her studio to stick around. Like, I wonder what's next for them.
Will they stay
Do you know what I mean?
Pittsburgh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, of course, Mike Tomlin stepping down as coach of the Steelers after 19 years. The news came out yesterday, but this is such a big deal because, like, the Steelers never have to look for a new coach. Everyone, like, since, like, 1969, they all have these big reigns.
Well, right. I think that, was he our 14th coach, or it was some...
It was or not, maybe 16th, but something like that. But like, I've only ever known Chuck Knoll, Coach.
The one that's
Bill
Cowher?
Cowher, of course, who we interview, and then Mike Tomlin.
Ever?
I mean,
There's only been
he's the
three
third coach.
coaches.
Yes,
well, no,
third
since
coach.
1969.
Right. Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
since 19. Before that, they had other
okay.
coaches.
Yeah. When it wasn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Excuse me,
Sorry,
Ron, you're
sorry,
not from
sorry.
here, so let the adults talk, okay?
Yeah, I'm going to go over here.
Yeah,
I'll just
please
be in
do.
the corner.
Ouch! Oh.
I'm kidding. He's over here, but you don't see him. He's over here like,
No, it's three since 19. Because
Director was
honestly, for me, it's been 3 in my lifetime.
yeah.
Yeah, so I understand what you're saying there, Ron. But anyhow, Steelers president Art Rooney II is going to speak today at noon. We'll have some of that today on the noon news, what he has to say about sort of the process and what happens next.
Well, because it has to be like a huge process. I mean,
we think.
Because we know the reign is so long, you want to make sure whoever you're bringing in is bringing the right stuff.
Well, yeah, especially if you want them to be there for another 19, 20 years.
And some Super Bowls, too. Like,
Exactly.
we'd like to see some more rings. I'd like a parade.
Well, I think that's what everybody wants.
Right?
So we'll find out what happens next. But I mean, really big news. It surprised me that it happened that fast after the game.
That's how it goes, though.
Yeah, I thought it, I don't know.
That's how it goes.
All right, we asked you for ideas, and boy, did you come up with suggestions. Let's get to our What You Think Wednesday question, because this is all about the Pittsburgh Walk of Fame in the Strip District, the stars they have there. And so they did this year, and there's a big list of them already. What is it, 10?
10 that was in the first class of inductees. And as we mentioned yesterday, only 2 of them are still among the living. And so I wondered...
Meaning Michael Keaton.
And George Benson.
And George Benson, yes.
Yeah, the rest of them...
have all passed away. Andrew Carnegie and Roberto Clemente and Joe DeSalto
and Andy Warhol,
and
yes.
August Wilson, yes.
Yeah.
So we wanted to find out who should the next class be, because they're accepting nominations at this point.
Right.
So the idea is that
they have to be from Pittsburgh.
Or have lived here for a long period of time.
Right.
And had a national impact on the country's cultural heritage. So Edith is saying Jeff Goldblum.
Perfect.
For sure.
Love that.
Yeah, I think that's a great choice. I mean, he's a huge movie star from here. I mean, a lot like Michael Keaton, that kind of level of movie star.
Right. Ivy weighed in and said Mac Miller, Billy Porter, Wiz Khalifa. These are all really good options.
And Billy, of course, is one of our friends because he was here for the 20th anniversary. And this is him getting I think this is his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
I do feel like Billy is going to make the next cut.
Yeah.
I really do.
He's incredible.
He's incredible. And the mural that we have on that, what is that underpass called?
Oh, yeah. Under the Fort Duquesne Bridge, along the Allegheny there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, I would love to see that too.
Okay, next up, Jackie's saying Billy Gardell. Also a good choice from Swissvale. She also mentioned Jeff Goldblum. Gene Kelly, of course, movie star, known for his dance skills. Jimmy Stewart from Indiana, PA.
I love when you say Stewart.
Why? Is it like when I say finances?
Yes.
You make fun of how I say finance.
Stuart.
Stuart?
That's how you say it. I just think it's cute. It's so
right.
cute. Say it again.
Jimmy Stewart.
Stuart.
What am I saying? How do you say it?
I don't know. Maybe I'm over enunciating. Stuart?
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 Anyhow, he's from Indiana, PA. They have a big sculpture of him there. Of course, everybody knows him from It's a Wonderful Life.
But aren't they doing a
and
movie about
yes,
him?
they are.
They're doing a
and
movie
it's
about
exciting.
him soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that. In fact, not today, but we're talking about it soon.
We were just listening to a song the other day by Christina Aguilera. That was Diane's suggestion, and gosh, I would love to see that. I know she was here. Was it last year for our Pens game or something? Did she come
I
in?
do remember some. Was it last year or was it longer ago than that? Oh, it was last year. We're being told in our ear by Teddy it was last year.
I just want to see her. Like, I just want to see her in person. I just want to look at her face in person and just be like, I love you. You impact. I feel like when I was growing up, there were two camps. You were either like, it was like the NSYNC Backstreet Boys camp, but there was also this like Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera camp.
Very true.
I fit into the Christina Aguilera. That's where I landed.
So it would be perfect if she comes back. So anyway,
I'd love to see her.
I think that's a great suggestion too. Laura is saying Arnold Palmer. Karen saying Mario Lemieux. Dean said Henry Mancini from West Aliquippa, the Pink Panther composer guy.
Yeah.
And he's known for other things too.
Pink
I didn't
Panther...
mean to reduce him to that.
Oh no,
the
I'm
theme
gonna
song
sneeze.
from the Pink Panther.
Oh gosh.
Like Henry Mancini. Oh, bless you.
That's only like the second time in the history of me being on TV that I've sneezed on TV.
That's good luck.
It was a sneeze.
Good luck,
I tried to muffle it. Sorry. Okay. Sorry.
All right, CJ says, what do I win if I say David Highfield and Heather Abraham?
Well, hopefully a spot on national TV. Because we need something. We have no national
we don't have
impact
the
right now.
Yeah, we're not that. Yeah,
Yeah, but that's cool.
And Michelle says Joe Manganiello, which is also a great choice, and he's a friend of our show.
Speaking of the Pens, there last night I saw the video with the Penguins.
They were in town for the Steelers game too.
Yeah. Really cool.
They're all about.
So let's get to the top vote getters, because normally we do kind of a percentage, but this is who landed on the top 3. Billy Gardell is number 1.
Yeah, Jimmy Stewart is number 2, and then Gene Kelly. Number 4 was actually Jeff Goldblum, but we didn't have room in the graphic to put his name on, but we wanted
Everything
to let
else
you
was
know.
so big.
Right, the letters there's only one size of letters for that.
All right, we have been very excited around here about Survivor. The new season, of course, will be the 50th season. And so you may remember when we opened up the box to celebrate the 50 days until the 50th season
The
premieres.
mystery box.
Yes. So much fun.
We now learned that you could win big. So we have a message from the host, Jeff Probst. Listen to this.
We're celebrating something really special. This is Survivor 50, and we want to have some fun. We have hidden 50 immunity idols, one in every state. Your job, solve the clues, find an idol, and you got a shot at something truly cool. You will come to Los Angeles and be a part of the live finale. That's right, you voted, the finale is back. Scan the code or go to survivor50challenge.com. See you in Los Angeles.
Light your torch for Survivor 50. CBS February 25th and streaming on Paramount Plus.
I love it. Light your torch.
And now I'm picturing people running around looking for the idols with their torches.
Can you say it? Light your torch.
Light your torch.
Ron, say it. Can you give me a...
Torch.
Your mic wasn't up to it again.
Oh, light your torch.
Light your torch.
That's good. That's good.
That's fun.
So anyway, sign up. You can scan or go to survivor50challenge.com, and then you can get in on this. And once again, they're hiding 50 immunity idols, and you can win a trip to be there for the Survivor finale.
That's going to be really fun. In Los Angeles, too. Okay, so I hope that you saw this. If you did not, we got to talk about what's happening at the Pennsylvania Farm Show, because the Mullet contest is just happened, and it is joy.
It truly is.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that you like other things too.
Well, I always like to check in on the butter sculpture.
I know,
because I think it's amazing what they do.
But look at this.
We could not ignore the mullet contest, because I don't know that we've seen this before at the farm show.
Has it not been there?
Well, they have a national one that we've talked about.
We've talked about that before.
But like this was happening in Harrisburg.
Oh my gosh.
And so the winner of one of the categories, I mean, they're judged on all sorts of things, the style of the cut, also their attitude. You got to have the right attitude.
Yeah.
And so the winner of the category for 13 to 18-year-olds is Alex Booz. And here's what he had to say about mullets in general.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you exactly why, but I just decided one day I wanted a mullet, and since then I've been growing it out to where it is now.
And that leaves
Not only that, but he brought his cape too.
I know.
He's a superhero.
I think he's ready. That's when they talk about the attitude. Look at this little guy.
I know.
Look how cute.
Rocco is currently rocking a mullet.
I think it's a look, and people talk about whether it's making a comeback, and we've talked about this for several years, whether it's making a comeback. And people talk about the shullet, which
What's that?
It's a mullet with a shag cut to make it a little bit softer. And so I found a picture of it on the internet, but we don't have a picture of it right here. Yes.
Why do you
It's like a
tease me?
soft thing, because I wasn't sure that we own the legal rights to show that picture on TV. So I looked at it, I thought, oh, that's a shullet. But it's like a softer mullet.
Do you think you could do it?
With my hair?
Yeah,
it's getting
good
longer
hair.
in the back. Well, that's because I keep canceling my haircuts.
Yeah, but all you have to do, I think you just got to clean it up on the sides a little bit.
And then I would have enough in the back, you think, already to get it going?
No, you got to keep growing
Yeah,
it.
I got to keep it going.
And I think for the news, because you have to keep it profesh.
Yeah.
We could just do like a little ponytail back there, like just tuck it in. Like just.
I don't think the bosses are going to like that. They're going to be like, David, can I have a word with you?
No, we'll keep it professional. Honestly, we could find some way. We'll bobby pin it up underneath.
All right, well, we'll talk about that later on. Right now, we were talking about yesterday how smart animals can be.
Yeah.
And we have an example that we want to show you. This is from West Virginia.
This is kind of sad too, though.
Well, I think it's sweet because it has a happy ending.
It does.
So there's a shelter dog named Dawson. And he was picked up, and he waited until the middle of the night, and the surveillance camera caught this. He got out of his cage, and then he gets to the front door of the shelter, and he is smart enough. He's able to. This is in Huntington, West Virginia. Dawson finds the lock, and then he puts his mouth on it, and he figures out how to turn it so that he can open the door. And it takes him a beat or two, but then he's able to do it. And this is like,
oh my
look,
gosh.
he gets the door open and he takes off, and you wonder what's going to happen to him? Well, he found his way home. He had been picked up for whatever reason. They thought he was didn't have a home or whatever, mistakenly picked
because
up.
he knows how to open doors.
Yeah, well, apparently he could go wherever he wants.
Yeah.
And so his real name is Rufus. This has gone viral. Now the shelter is getting donations to help the other animals. $15,000 so far. But people are all talking about Rufus and how Rufus is like, I'm not staying here. No.
Well, I just think how sad. He was hanging out there in the shelter, and he was probably like, this is not my home.
Yeah, I know.
Doesn't it just break your heart?
But now he is home.
But now he
was
is
able to
home.
go home. He's safe and sound with his family right now.
gosh.
But if the family, I would say to the family, invest in double locks on your doors or something, because
if that's your
Rufus
knows how to get out.
I mean, that's a trick.
Yeah.
All right.
Sweet.
We have a lot coming up on today's show. In fact, winter is settling in, so we are leaning into the show.
Gosh.
Boaz is live right outside the studio with a local ice master who's going to show us how he turns frozen temps into stunning custom ice creations. It's not just ice, it's nice.
And speaking of cold temps, how many of us grew up hearing, don't go outside with wet hair, you'll catch a cold, or close that window, you'll get sick. Were our parents right? A doctor weighs in, find out which winter rules are real and which ones we can finally let go of. That's coming up later on.
But first, Pursuit of Happiness Week continues with a little creative therapy. Unplugging, slowing down, and making something with your hands can bring you a surprising sense of peace. So we're getting crafty and breaking down why creativity equals happiness.
Today is Wednesday, January 14th. We're so happy you're with us for this midweek break. We'll be right back. This week is all about happiness, and believe it or not, the internet says the secret might be hobbies that have been around for generations. Think knitting, needlepoint, scrapbooking. Those once old school crafts are cool again.
So we're leaning into the joy of creating with our hands and making something from scratch. Kelly Malone from Workshop PGH is here to explain why crafts do indeed make us happy and show us how to get creative. And Kelly, I feel like there really is a whole movement, like get away from the phone and do things that just, you almost breathe a sigh of relief when you're doing it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, in these times where we're sucked up in tech and always on our phones, crafts are just kind of like the ultimate therapy and the best way to kind of shut down the world for an hour or two and just get creative, make stuff. It's so much fun, and with everybody kind of going more analog lately and trying to take some analog moments, it's such a fun way to, dig into something new and find a hobby hobby and get into kind of some of the old grandma crafts and, you know.
I saw something on TikTok that challenged, it's better if you find a hobby that you're bad at, because then you can actually grow. Like, you are going to see the growth in your own. Like, don't find something that you already know you're good at. Find something that you know you're going to be bad at and figure it out. It's so much fun.
You know what?
Definitely.
I love this because it reminds me of my grandma. My
Right?
grandma Wilda made these all the time.
And that's the thing with crafts. I mean, you don't have to be crafty. Like, you know, David, I know you're a fellow cat lover. Like, we do fun, like, just social craft nights where you come in and you make cat toys. You know, and it might be the ugliest cat toy you've ever seen, but your cat will love it. I know, you're like, cat
And it's
toys.
like a party where you all make cat toys there.
Totally. Totally.
How fun.
So kind of everything through those, like, you know, more dedicated crafts, like, you know, rug tufting and, you know, crochet, all the way through like really simple stuff where, you know, just having like fun little kits of like clay and toys for kids to play with, and you to kind of geek out with your kids, your friends, and even hosting craft nights at your house too.
But you teach people how to make things like this, like right here.
Do,
Like this little carpet sunshine thing.
Yeah, and it's so fun. And most of our classes are made for total beginners. So there's kind of like a low barrier to entry. So, you know, a lot of people stress out and they're like, oh, I'm terrible at crafts. I'm not good at that. But, you know, we really try to make it fun, and, you know, people learn, and hopefully you get some smaller scissors. But
no, these aren't used in anything.
Is this just a property?
It is. It's just a prop. We're opening a new fiber studio, so I bought a dozen of these. I can't wait to do something.
All right,
with
I
them.
like this.
I am really interested, I think, in learning how to embroider. I've seen this really cool trend where the girly pops are reading their favorite books and then using that and crocheting onto their sweatshirts. Is that something, do you guys teach classes even in that?
We do. We have a lot of different stuff. I mean, everything from like you can bring in your own clothes, and like this is block printing. This is carving just out of stamps, and then hey, noodle fun. You know, you can do that. You can do it with like a shirt you have, you know, like my apron's embroidered. So there you go. Can't forget my name now. So.
All right, and you have something that you think we can do here on television.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about, this is so easy, even for non-crafty folks. And this is a great one to do with your kids, especially with spring kind of coming close.
Well, it's
Can't
good to
come
think about
soon
anyways.
enough. This is a great one. I mean, this is a great town for like accessible materials, but this is just, you know, like a box that we cut up.
Yeah.
And you can give it to your kids, you can do it yourself, you can have a fun craft night and basically make a vase, stab some holes in it, and then take a nature walk with your kids and have them basically fill up a giant cardboard vase, and it not only gets them out of the house and walking around, but you know, they're making a craft, they're filling it up, and again, silly quick one, but really fun.
Is this putty? Is this clay?
Yeah, it's air dried clay. We do some air dried clay projects, which pretty much is like the adult version of Play-Doh.
I know.
So we keep it easy.
This is fun.
This is fun. Can we use some of this?
Oh my gosh, yeah, totally. So,
all right.
But we're really excited about, you know, just getting people off of their phones, and it's so joyful whether you're good at crafts or not. And there's such a trend right now of craft nights too, and you know, different like bars. Bars are having NA nights that are non-alcoholic, where you can go out and just sit with people and like knit or do craft or even just color. And
or make cat toys.
Exciting. Or make cat toys. There you
love
go.
that.
I know where I'll find David.
All right.
Thank you, Kelly.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You're in Wilkinsburg with the studio and opening one in Garfield too.
Yes,
That's
we're
awesome.
very excited.
Thank
Lots
you.
of fun crafts.
Okay, now we have something to do with our hands too. For more information on Workshop PGH's upcoming craft events and parties, you can head to our website. We'll have a link for you there. What are you making?
A 2.
I'm making a heart
channel
for
2.
you.
Oh, that's so sweet. You're so thoughtful.
Still to come, some of the most powerful love stories were never meant for the public until now. We're taking a look at an event happening right here in Pittsburgh that's turning love letters sent during a time of war into a breathtaking Valentine's Day experience.
Well, normally we're warning you to look out for the ice during winter weather, but today we brought the ice to us. And Boaz is live outside with a master ice sculptor who's turning frozen blocks into jaw-dropping works of art. We will have ice masterpieces coming up next.
If you hear buzzing outside our studio this morning, it's not actually construction. We've heard a lot of that lately.
Yeah.
At least not this time. It's art.
Yes, on the other side of that wall back there, right over there, winter is being carved, shaped, and turned into something truly magical.
Boaz is live to watch a frozen masterpiece come to life. Hi, Boaz.
Hey, yeah, I thought I knew what ice sculpture was, but I didn't even know the half of it. I'm here with an ice wizard, Richard, who's been doing this for over 4 decades. And you make a lot of beautiful art, but you also make a lot of sort of useful things. It's very interactive. So tell me what you're working on right here.
Well, for my bridal show, like I do for the cocktail hour, I make ice shot glasses for the bridal party, do a toast and a photo. And then for the groom and the best man, I make ice beer mugs.
And so this ice beer mug isn't quite finished yet. You got to finish making the whole. So I'll let you do that while I show off some of Richard's other creations. So he's getting ready for a wedding this weekend, and the couple had a huge photo of them encased in ice. Not only that, but the back of it is their seating chart for the wedding. And then, of course, right next to it is this really beautiful, tasteful centerpiece with this tree frozen in the middle of it. And then here is a true ice sculpture, these 2 hearts linked together, which is gorgeous. And there's a little more to it. We're going to show that off a little later. And Richard actually let me use one of his tools. And I was able to do it, but he does it about 100 times faster.
He learned really quick, and he did straight lines, and that's the most important thing.
Thank you very much. And let's talk about your career, because you have carved ice all over the world. You've done it in over 100-degree weather in Las Vegas and in negative 60 degrees in Alaska?
Yeah, I've been part of both events where I've done some live shows and big monumental ice out of the frozen lakes in Alaska. I did 15 8,000-pound blocks.
And you even won a Guinness World Record for your ice carving.
Yeah, back in 2002, I had 2 major goals. One was breaking the Guinness World Record for the fastest ice carver on this planet. I haven't gone any other planets yet. And then 20 days before that, I was in the Winter Olympic Games in Salt Lake City as team captain for the U.S. ice carving team.
Wow, that's incredible. Okay, well, I see a shot ready. So what do we do over here?
This is a vodka shot, and you take one of those.
Okay. Gosh, this is a cold shot.
And you go, cheers.
Cheers. Oh my gosh, it's so icy. Okay, now we're moving on to beer. Is that what's next?
Yep, then we have a beer chaser. I usually make for the groom and the best man 2 beer mugs. Or it could be for a birthday party. I do live shows for every reason people celebrate life.
And you were telling me about an ice sculpture you made in Japan, and the ice sculpture was of a man riding a motorcycle going through a plate glass window held by 2 other people, which I can't even imagine.
I like doing difficult, like, scenes in ice for competitions where the difficulty's there, and it creates an image where you smile when you look at it because it's telling a story.
Wow. Okay, well, I guess we've got to take our beer steins, and it was kind of you. You covered the handle with some duct tape, so it's less hard on the hands. Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. This is really hard to drink, Gavin. I'll be honest, Richard.
Does he have froth on his nose?
In the world, I'd make one.
Well, thank you so much. And I do want to show you this last one thing. You can see this is not only an ice sculpture. You can also run, we're running some sparkling juice over it.
Yep, this is called a martini drink station. And what you do is the bartender pours your signature drink down, and your guests interact with holding the cup up or their glass where it comes out right here.
Oh, right over here.
Yep, and then it comes down right into their glass, so it's interactive.
Oh my gosh, this is incredible. Well, as you might imagine, you're available for all kinds of events. You do weddings, you do parties, bar mitzvahs, you've even done funerals before.
Yeah, I've done every event people celebrate in life, which is great because it just makes every occasion more fun, more memorable.
And a little cooler, you might say.
And a lot cooler. And these last over 12 hours indoors.
Well, Richard, thank you so much. You know, I'm going to be in negotiations with Richard, seeing if we can make a giant ice kazoo. So I'll let you know how that works out.
I remember those heart-shaped things from college.
Where you
it makes everything taste better when you run a drink through it.
Yeah, there were no cups, but it was...
You're revealing too much, Heather.
Okay, sorry.
Boaz, that was fantastic. I did not see the vodka shots coming. I mean, really, when it started taking that turn.
It's 9:30 in the morning.
I love it.
So fun. All right, for more information on ice creations, custom work, you can head to our website. We'll have a link for you there.
So impressive.
That was wild.
Truly. I mean, that is artistic. All right, still to come. Time for some self-care. Daisy's getting a scalp treatment that's not your average wash. Is it a facial for your head? A stress reset? Well, either way, it has her on Cloud 9.
Things are about to drop. Rain, snow, and falling temps. Ron has all the details. That's coming up next.
My wellness hack, get outside if the weather allows it in some shorts and just get away from it all, maybe even just for a mile or two. Bye.
Look at that. He just wanted to show off his legs.
Ron.
Yeah, Ron told me, watch for my hack. I'm going to be in shorts.
You too with your shorts. Meanwhile, I'm bundled up. When I get home, I'm like, how can I put on more? I'm like just layered up. I look like an Eskimo walking around my house.
But it's exhilarating sometimes, especially when you're out running, right?
Yeah, I took that nice little run yesterday. You know, temperatures did hit 50 degrees eventually, but it was in the low 40s while I was out there. It felt fantastic yesterday. You guys are like, okay. Let's talk about forecast. We have seen yesterday's high temperature. We're not going to see that again for quite some time. In fact, it might be the warmest we'll be for the rest of the month. We do have some light showers, rain showers working their way through right now. We have the moisture that's in place at this time, and we also have, you can see the leading edge of that cold air. This is all going to mix together, guys, and it's going to bring our temperatures down the rest of the day. Here's the times you need to know. 6 o'clock, that's when we see the rain changing over to snow. 8 o'clock, that's when temperatures dive below 32 degrees. We'll be into the teens tomorrow. A lot of moisture out there. Slick spots will be possible, so please be aware of that. That'll happen in the overnight hours tonight. Besides that, turning colder, we'll be down into the teens by this time tomorrow, and we'll stay cold all the way through the week and into a big chunk of next week also.
That extended, Ron. You just keep pushing it.
No, he likes to show that low of 8. Yeah. But you know what? Seriously, watch tomorrow morning, because in the KDKA-TV morning news, we're going to tell you how the roads are, and Ron will be there with the latest with the weather.
And I'll also just say quickly, I could have been, there's another couple of days where we'll likely drop into single digits. I didn't do it this morning.
Okay.
But we'll watch closely for that. It's going to be cold next week. So
All right.
All right, we're warned.
Yep.
Thank you,
Maybe
Ron.
no shorts then.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Ron. Up next, what happens when love letters written under unimaginable circumstances are shared and felt again? We're sharing how wartime love letters are being brought to life in a way that's letting you experience every word in a cinematic kind of way. That's when PTL comes right back.
There was a time when love didn't arrive instantly. There was no sliding into the DMs,
No.
you know? It took weeks, sometimes longer, and it came folded in an envelope written during a time of war, never knowing if it would be the last letter sent.
Well, now those private, heartfelt moments are being brought to life in a really beautiful way. It's a special event that's happening right here in Pittsburgh just in time for Valentine's Day. And here to tell us more is Tim Neff from Soldiers and Sailors Memorial Hall and Museum, and also Shay Sweeney, the actor who is lifting these heartfelt letters off the page and into our hearts. Thank you for joining us both. I mean, I think some people are probably familiar with the play Love Letters, where this couple's sitting there and they read letters back and forth. That's what this is, only with really a special twist, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's very similar to that. However, in this case, you have a local touch, right? Because these are letters from Soldiers and Sailors collection that's bringing it home here to Pittsburgh. It's live on stage right in front of you as these actors interact with each other. And what makes many of the letters that we use so significant is it's a conversation. Right. It's a back and forth. Sometimes you might have one point of view, one side of this side of the story, but in this case, we have people that are conversing.
How did you acquire these letters? Because I imagine that there's some additional personal touch to this. Yeah,
it's been through the many years that Soldiers and Sailors has been a museum, and we accept donations from local veterans and their families, and of course letters is a big part of that. And to be quite honest, we get a lot of letters, and many of them don't qualify for an event like this. I know if I was writing a letter, I might not get nearly as emotional and come off bring it to life as much as the letters that we choose. So we have to go through all the letters and find the ones that are very emotional.
But truly, I mean, a lot of these letters, I mean, this is history. This is, they are retelling what's going on in their lives and writing back to their loved ones.
Yeah, you're getting a sneak peek into, what their life was like and what was important to them and why they were fighting in some cases. They're talking about that, and of course, how much they miss their family.
Yeah. You learn so much about what people go through during war times, really. Shay, what's it like I know you're going to read us something in just a moment to give an example, but what's it like for you to be reading these things? What are you feeling when you're doing it?
It's an honor, truly. I have been able to meet some of the people who have donated letters that I get to read.
Oh, wow.
And they attend the event and they'll say thank you so much for bringing my mother's words to life, and it's incredible to hear that.
Oh, that's so sweet. And you must feel such sense of responsibility to do that.
Oh, definitely. It's a lot to encapsulate, I think, but it's also an honor, and I take it seriously, and I love doing it. It's so much fun, and something that no one else, I feel like, gets to do a lot of the time, like someone's real words.
It's a real unique event with a very historical touch to it. Tell us a little bit about what you're going to read.
So the letter that we have here today is from Frances Whaley to her husband Freeman Whaley as he was serving in the Civil War.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, go ahead. Yes.
Of course. May the 25th, 1862. My dear husband, I take my pen in hand to inform you that I am not very well at present, but I hope and trust that these few lines may find you in good health. My dear husband, I received your letter last Saturday, dated the 21st, and was glad to hear that you are well and tardy. You stated that if I loved you as you love me, I would know that you would like to see me. Now, Freeman, if you just had my thoughts, you would know what love was. My dear, I will prove true till death, and I don't want you to say that you want me to love you more and better than I have ever yet done, for my dear, I can't love you any better than I do.
Oh.
My dear, I send my greatest prayers that you may return once more, so that I may see your face once more on this side of eternity. I would give the whole world to have you in my arms this evening. I know you to be a good soldier, and trust in the Lord that he will get you home safe to me. Nothing more at present, but remain your true and loving wife till death, Franny.
Oh,
wow.
I know.
Wow, that takes it to another level.
Yeah, and that's just a small taste. And I do think it's so important that, there'll be some humor too. I mean, you have that side of it, the Valentine's Day, the love letter, but then there'll also be some humor, some sadness. You run all the gamuts of emotions.
Yeah.
Shay really brings that out. She does a great job.
The romance in our writing back, oh my gosh, what we have lost in art in being able to write to each
poetic.
other.
Yes.
Now it's just, where you at?
No, this takes time.
We can aspire to that.
Wow.
Thank you both for being here. Really.
Thank you for having us.
So much.
Beautiful. I'll be seeing you. A live love letter reading is taking place at Soldiers and Sailors Memorial Hall and Museum 1 week before Valentine's Day. It's coming up Saturday, February 7th.
So to book your private table for two, just go to our website, pittsburghtodaylive.com, because we have a link for you right there.
I want to text my husband right now, but I have to think about it.
I know, now you can put some thought in it. Yeah. All right, Pursuit of Happiness Week continues with a little self-care. Daisy is chasing calm with a relaxing scalp treatment that's way more than just a shampoo. Part facial, part stress melter, and totally blissful. See what has her on Cloud 9. That's coming up next.
Well, this week on Pittsburgh Today Live, we are all about pursuit of happiness. And one thing that makes a lot of people, including myself, very happy is indulging in self-care. And I'm here with Emilio at the Azazi Salon North in their Warrendale location. And Emilio, you have a really excellent way for people to be able to indulge in some self-care.
Oh, there's nothing better than self-care with the new year, new you. And let me tell you something. There's nothing like being on Cloud 9. And that's what we have here today. Cloud 9, which Madison and Nevaeh helped create this wonderful experience here called Cloud 9. And what's great about it is it's a Japanese head spa experience. Ooh. So imagine step one, you're diagnosing, right?
Okay.
And that's where they literally diagnose before you prescribe. It's a scalp analysis.
Okay.
Next is water therapy. The water therapy is so calming and it just feels so good. It's amazing. And then lastly is what is my personal favorite, the human touch. And that's what Nevaeh and Madison have done so well here. And it literally inspired the name Cloud 9 at Azazu.
Well, it sounds like it really will transform hair. I feel like I want to try this Cloud 9.
I am excited for you to be on Cloud 9.
All right, let's do it.
So Daisy, today we're going to start with the scalp scope analysis. And all the head spa treatments we do here, we always start with the scalp scope, just to show us what your scalp looks like under a microscope. So
and we've got a camera here.
We do, yes. So let's look at your scalp.
Ooh, look at that.
So your scalp is very dry. There's definitely some product buildup. So I feel like this will be beneficial because it's going to really penetrate inward and just kind of give you a whole mind, body, spirit reset. and just make your scalp feel cleaner and lighter and just healthier.
Okay, Madison, I'm ready for this Cloud9 experience.
Perfect. So we are going to do the water therapy, which the water therapy helps to calm the nervous system.
Ooh, it tickles. But it feels nice.
It's just the way that it's hitting the scalp, just making you feel like enchanted by it. So now I'm going to use the Renewing Shampoo by Devoness Naturtech. It's amazing. There's actually spinach as the key ingredient in this.
Wow.
This line is nice too because it's a water-based, so it's very low acidic. The Naturtech line was actually created by Devoness to really enhance the health of the scalp. It goes from anywhere from oily scalp. It has like renewing the scalp, just kind of like a daily shampoo. It helps with hair loss. Honestly, anything you can think of, the Naturtech does, and we are so happy that we're able to use it because it's just so clean and fresh.
Wow, thank you so much, Madison. I feel amazing.
My pleasure, and you're absolutely glowing right now.
Woo, thank you.
But it doesn't stop there, because Nevaeh and I, since we're licensed cosmetologists, we actually are able to do an add-on blowout experience. So you'll be able to receive that today.
Ooh, I could walk out of here a brand new woman.
New year, new you.
That's right, and what a wonderful way to pursue happiness by indulging in some self-care.
Absolutely.
She is glowing.
Yeah.
And for more information on the Cloud9 Head Spa or to make an appointment at Azazu, go to our website, pittsburghtodaylive.com.
All right, if you don't wear a coat, you'll get sick. Sleep with the fan on, yep, also getting sick. Sound familiar? These are the warnings many of us grew up hearing from our parents or grandparents, but were they right? A doctor joins us to set the record straight. That's next.
All right, how many of you grew up hearing, don't go outside with wet hair, you're gonna catch a cold.
That's right.
Or if you get caught in the rain, you'll get sick. Yeah, we have all heard those warnings. So were our parents and grandparents actually right? Or are these just old school myths that refuse to go away?
Dr. Natalie Gentili, a Talk Pittsburgh regular, is here to break it all down and tell us the truth once and for all. I love that you say this. You're like, we're gonna keep families together here. We're not gonna rock the boat too much.
Right.
But first, we did want to talk to you about the flu. Rocco just had the flu. It is everywhere right now.
Yeah. Flu season is raging right now. I'm seeing so many patients sick. It's taken out families, you know.
Yeah.
And add to that it's not just flu, it's COVID, it's norovirus, it's RSV all at once. So this is just a bad soup season right now of
really
everybody
is.
getting sick.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to go through some of the myths to try to keep ourselves healthy. And we don't know if they're myths or true. But the first one, going outside with wet hair makes you sick. My mom used to say this to me. I'm going to say, though, that it's false.
Same.
Agreed, it's false. So it's not so much the going outside with the wet hair, it's that you're outside during cold and flu season. Things are circulating more in this cold air, but it's not your wet hair, that's the problem.
It's not. Okay, so it's not going to do it.
Sorry, Mom.
The next one, if you sleep with the fan on, you'll get sick. I'm actually going to say false to this one too, because I feel like it circulates the air.
It circulates the air just like with opening windows, right? Like we're keeping air moving. Now I will say if you're in a really dry space and your nasal passages during cold and flu season are getting super dried out, that might make you more susceptible to picking up some of those respiratory droplets. But I'm going to go with false and agree on the whole.
That's interesting. All right. All right, next up, if you catch a cold, if you don't wear, you will catch a cold if you don't wear a coat in cold weather. And I'm going to say false to that, too.
Me too.
I mean, it's not comfortable to not wear a coat, but...
No, I'm going to support my kids in this when they forget their coats every morning.
Yeah.
We're okay. That's not going to make you sicker.
Okay.
Have you seen the funny videos where the mom is following behind the kid, like holding the coat? Like, I tried.
I gave
tried
it my best.
Own a jacket. I promise. I'm trying my hardest. How about vitamin C will prevent you from getting sick? I might say
I would say true.
But I don't think that this is like the all ends.
The be all end all.
Yes.
It's not the be all end all. We got to be careful with supplements. Too much vitamin C can increase your risk of things like kidney stones.
Okay.
Right? We don't want to take too much of it. In some people, it might make their course of illness a little bit shorter, but it's not something that I would be overdoing and relying on wholly.
Okay.
But you should regularly have it in your diet, and that's going to help.
Exactly. Get into your diet.
All right.
She's big on that.
You can get sick just by being in the rain. And I'm going to say that's not true. I'm going to say it's false.
Agreed. Just like that wet hair thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Nothing to it. Okay, where are we? Your shoes can track in germs in the house. Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Please take them off.
Gross. Take them off, please. Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
What's dirtier than our shoes?
Oh my gosh.
Because we walked everywhere, stepped on all the
walked
germs
into
everywhere.
a bathroom and then you walk in the house.
The gym shoes.
No.
Well, I remember during COVID was the first time I really started hearing that. Like, you know, you can track it in with your shoes.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah. All right.
And especially if there are babies in the house and they're
people
crawling all
are
over
crawling.
the floor. Oh,
yeah.
gosh, it's so
Or
bad.
pets.
Yeah.
Opening the window in winter will make you sick.
That's not true. That's air. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no.
I need you guys to do it.
Wait,
Yeah,
no, that's good.
it's false. Okay,
You have
good.
to
Well, then
solve.
we're going to say false.
We're gonna go with false because we thought of it first. Great air circulation. Again, back to that.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, blowing out birthday candles is a germ nightmare. I'm going to say true to that. I mean, it's fun, but it's got to be true.
You can see the spit coming out of their mouth onto the candles. That's absolutely.
So that's a tradition that should end? Like, what do you, I mean, I don't want to put you in a tough spot.
Can we pick it up and just like hold it in front of the kid?
You know what I've seen? I've seen a
okay.
lot of people will get a cupcake for the kids, and then they have their own personal cupcake, and then they could blow it out. But when you
know
put
what?
all those candles on,
Yeah. Cupcakes are really convenient for a lot of things.
They really are.
All right,
Put your
that's
cupcake
good.
to the
That's
side and blow
good.
it
all right, that's right. Where are we?
Touching doorknobs.
Touching doorknobs spreads germs.
I'm going to say that's true.
True.
Same thing as the the shoes.
Yeah.
Gross.
And
Hands
they're
touching
everywhere.
them.
Hands are touching everything.
Yeah. People are
Hands
touching their face, touching the doorknob. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and we have one last one. Your phone is dirtier than a toilet seat.
True.
I'm going to say true.
That's a fact.
Depending on the toilet seat.
And in fact, has your phone touched a toilet seat?
That,
You know?
right.
People bring their phones
yes.
into
It's
the bathroom. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I feel like we have learned so much in a compact amount of time. You are wonderful.
Also, I want to wash my hands in the worst way right now. Thank you so much.
And only attend certain birthday parties.
That's right.
Yes.
Don't forget, you can catch Dr. Natalie on Wednesdays on Talk Pittsburgh. In fact, she has a Wellness Wednesday conversation today at 3. It's a good one. We are diving into the science behind joy and happiness as we continue our Pursuit of Happiness week. We'll be right back. All right, we want to say cheers to the show today.
We got our beer steins
Cheers.
made of ice,
Oh
although
my-
I think the beer's all frozen in there.
It really is, and even with the duct tape, it's still very cold.
It's fantastic.
It's very cold. Hey, that's all the time that we have for today. Be sure to watch tomorrow at 9. Pursuit of Happiness Week is taking a turn we didn't see coming. Paint, air, and a tool usually reserved for bad hair days. We'll be sipping on some wine while we're at it too, and you're gonna want to see this.
I feel like it's a clue that I can't figure out. Plus, with the snow on the way, the slopes are calling. An expert is showing us how to keep everyone upright and still loving every run.
And we're serving up another delicious taste of Restaurant Week. That's all coming up tomorrow. We hope you can join us.
We'll see you tomorrow. Make it a great day, Pittsburgh.
We need a
Cheers,
bigger coaster.
Heather. Woo!
Okay. Oh gosh, it's so heavy.